Welcome, everyone, to another episode of PC Building Simulator. Hope everybody's having a great day. Alright, so last episode, if you didn't happen to catch it, all I did was waste a bunch of money trying to upgrade two computers to meet proper, well, not proper, but to meet the benchmark that people had requested. So hopefully this episode will go a little bit better. Let's take a look at our first PC that came in here. Ooh, it's dusty. Let's start off by taking the side off of this guy. Or girl. Whatever it is. Let's clean this filth out of here. There we go. There we go. Alright. So diagnose and fix. Right off the bat, I'm not seeing anything overly wrong with it. Let's take the back side off. Just to make sure stuff's wired up right. Seems to be. Alright, well, let's cable it up. It's probably missing thermal compound or... Oops. Can't see when I'm doing it that way. See if we can figure out what's going on. Error, no RAM. So the RAM isn't seated. Try putting it back in. Oh, it's broken. We've got some team group. Let's put this stick of red team group in here. Didn't say we had to replace it with exactly the same thing. F-U-U-U-U-U, permission denied. Well, let's put this in. And we'll put this on here. We'll get 3D Mark running and see if we can't heat it up and make it do whatever's wrong. I'm wondering if it's saying that just because I put a different stick of RAM in there than what they originally had. Because if this runs fine... Well, let's let that run for a minute. Still says diagnose and fix, and I have a feeling I just need to order some FlareX RAM. In fact, let's go ahead and bring up the shop and see if we can find it. There it is. We'll add that to the cart. Make sure this runs. Let's get another one of these on our other bench. Hard drive, PSU, and CPU. Oh, let's get this on the bench and see what we need as far as hard drive goes. Then we can order it all in one. Let's get the back side off here. And we'll get these cables unplugged. They got a 500 gig Barracuda. Let's go add one of those. What am I looking for? Storage. Says I got one in the inventory. Oh, I've got the broken one in the inventory. Well, that's not very good inventory management. Let's sell that thing off. So that'll go away. Add that to the cart. I mean, this thing seems to be working fine, so I have a feeling we just need to get that RAM in. So we've got that hard drive coming in. Let's see what this computer needs. Place PSU and CPU. Maybe? There we go. Well, let's get this power supply out of here. And that's a lot of screws for a power supply. And it still doesn't want to come out. Oh. Duh. I've got to unplug everything. Well, that was pretty dumb. Alright, let's get all this stuff unplugged. And that one, now it should come out. Alright, let's go look at their email. I can figure out which one it is. Let's see. Parts needed, diagnose and fix. Was it this one? Like how his budget's $70. I think that's this one over here. It's working just fine. Yeah. But apparently I've got to spend my own money to buy his RAM. And here, fans going. I'm going to turn the power on, but nothing happens. Plastic orange cables. Oh, that's not even this one. Where's the one I'm working on? Not that one. This one. So I'm guessing I'm just replacing it with what was already in there. So he's got Ryzen 3 1200. See if we have anything. I mean, we could upgrade him a little bit with a used 1300X. Why not? Get some thermal paste on there. Whoops. Now we'll get the cooler on there. There we go. Well, let's see if we have a power supply. We have 2 broken power supplies. Well, that's not worth anything, and that's worth $1. So let's get another 400 watt power supply. All right. And that doesn't seem to be accepting the PSU or the CPU replacement. So let's, dang it, keep hitting escape. So let's go ahead and order another, excuse me. I think it was this one. Why does it say we've got one in our inventory? Broken. Okay. Let's go ahead and get it today. Go ahead and get this done. Get a power supply put back in this guy. And we'll get it wired back up. Hard drives. Graphics card, motherboard, and CPU. And let's make sure it all works. Since the update, one of the cables keeps laying over here instead of all of them kind of being in a pile. I find that very annoying for some reason. It's like I have to reach way across to grab the one cable. Alright. That seems to be working. Let's get the panels put back on. That's the front panel. And we'll get the back panel put on. Alright. Let's get this thing put out here in the hallway. Let's get this one put over on our bench. This is the one we're waiting on. Hard drive. Oh, we've got the hard drive. Let's try it. Oops. Where are we here? Storage. It was a 500 gig. We'll get it wired up. Let's go ahead and put the back on this, because I'm sure it's going to work. And we'll get it cabled up. And power it on to make sure it boots. While it's doing that, I'm going to go ahead and get this other side panel put on. Oh. I think our USB drive's over here in this one. I need to get another one of these USB drives. Power it off and power it back on. There we go. And let's power this one down. I'm going to remove this RAM. Let's install that other RAM. Oh, I got rip jaws instead of flare axe. Seriously? Yep, I sure did, because that's what I clicked on right there. Now I'm gonna have to spend another $100. Jeez. Sure. Let's get it here. Nice. Now let's install the flare axe. Gee whiz. Alright. Let's get these panels put back on. Wasting money again this episode. Just buying parts. Not the right parts. Guess I just want to have a whole bunch of parts. Let's get this guy out in the hallway. Was this one done? This one's all done. Let's power it down. We'll get it out in the hallway. Let's collect some of these. Got that one done. We got that one done. We're still waiting on 5 stars, maybe, to do that one. Let's collect that one. Let's see. So we're waiting on 5 stars for 2 of them. Let's clear out these new parts. Emails. What is this? Hello again. We received the previous hardware with great satisfaction, and your final reward worth 4,000 is being prepared for dispatched. Unfortunately, we were unable to fully recover the necessary D and require further assistance before financial assets are confiscated. Please build a system of the following specifications to the authority and approve final release of my client, Prince Duart. No thanks. Not doing something for free. Let's see. Oh man, here's another one of those. It's a book. Remove viruses is all they really want done. Well, let's read this email. Thank you for attempting to repair my computer. However, on receiving it, I've noticed that it still doesn't turn on. Needless to say, I'm disappointed that I've had to teach a so-called expert how to fix a computer. One of my friends at the Woodsy Alliance tells me there may have been a malevolent spirit to blame, and I'm inclined to believe them. Could you check the system over for any malicious energies and purge them? I didn't get all the details, but my friend's suggested method includes lubricate all components with a highly diluted solution of thermal paste. This has the effect of triggering the computer's own cooling mechanisms, which may aid recovery from any malware infection. Right. Burn the thigh bone of a blessed sheep in the presence of the computer to drive out the evil spirits. If you cannot easily obtain an ethically sourced sheep bone, a chicken drumstick will do. Not burning that in the office. Place round magnets at the energy points on your forehead and your upper chest. They can be held in place with sticky tape. Important, do not get too close to the computer while conducting the ritual, or the magnetic essence will blank the hard drive. Best wishes, Hazel. But we're not going to do any of that. We're just going to run a virus scan. But we'll accept that one. Lady's crazy. I haven't upgraded for a while, so it's about time. I'm a pretty hardcore gamer, LOL. So I need it to benchmark at least 3716. I'm hoping for 16 gigs of memory, if you can stretch to that. I'd like to be done in 8 days. Those plastic pink cables look really nice. Kids been using it and I'm getting some weird pop-ups. Well, that's because your kid's looking at porno. Ah, porno. Let's see. What are your stats now? 470, Ryzen 5. Okay. We'll accept that. I need to upgrade my PC. My previous PC was benchmarking 3563, so I want at least that. You put in 16 gigs of memory. Can you do it in 12 days? Those plastic red cables look really nice. The vents look a bit clogged. Is that okay? Lots of love, Helen. Alright, so we'll accept that one as well. Okay. So we don't have anything left out in the hall. Alright, well let's end this day. So we can get those PCs in and start working on them. Well, let's get this one on the bench first, because it's just removing viruses. That ought to go pretty quick. Let's do that. Let's cable it up. Man, that's a big case. Let's put our USB drive in as well. Let's get it powered on. While we wait on that, I'm gonna have a sip of water. All right. There we go. Let's get our virus scanner on. Or not on, but installed. Same difference. There it is. Let's see. 470 infected files. Excellent. Oh, we'll power that down. And that can go out in the hall. We're done. Excuse me. Both of these want upgrades. Let's take a look at what we've got here. Let's put that one on that bench. Ooh, that one's filthy. Put that one on that bench. Go ahead and get the side panel off. So 470. I'm going to hook it up. And I'm going to go ahead and run a benchmark on it. Let's see what we're getting now. We kind of know what we need to do here. Bet I need to put this in here because I probably don't have. While that's starting up, we will get the side off of this one. Let's get 3D Mark installed and running. Yes. I feel like when this game updated in the last episode, it maybe like turned up the game volume because it seems a lot louder than normal. So I guess I'm gonna have to check that in post. I don't want to blow anybody's eardrums out. Let's get this running. I'm gonna start blowing the filth out of this one. I couldn't let my computer get this filthy. But then again, mine doesn't sit on the floor. It sits right beside me on my desk. If it sat on the floor, I probably wouldn't think about it. All right. Why do they have the RAM in that slot? Titan XL 8 gigs. So let's go ahead and order another stick of that. That all the way down at the bottom. Titan XL 8 gigs. Done. This one also wanted an upgrade. It's got T-Force Dark. I might actually have that. Nope, I've got 2400, and that one was 2666, wasn't it? So let's order one of those. T-Force Dark, where are you? 2666. 8 gigs. Add that. So this is getting 3544, and they want it to get 3716. R9 280. Well, let's cable this one up. Let's get our USB drive. Let's get 3D Mark running on this one so we can kind of see what we're working with. If we must restart. Alright, got Fire Strike running. That's a good looking motherboard. It lights up like that. Wow. So 3544, they want to get to 3716. When was it? This one. So let's see. They got a 1500X, a 470. What's the 3577? 3539. So I would probably upgrade the graphics card. Okay. We have around the right price. maybe like a 1066 gig or a 3 gig. So those are about on par with a 480, which I don't think I have access to yet. 470, nope. 380. So do I still have that 1060 in my inventory? No, I used it. Got another 470. Could run it in Crossfire or whatever. They had, what were they running for? Ryzen 5. So what if we upgraded? I think these are all Intel down here. Well, let's try getting them a 1060. Oh, it's 350. Do we go with the 6 gig? How expensive was their RAM again? 80 bucks. They had 400. That leaves them about 320. Already passed the 1060s. Let's do this one. Hopefully that'll work for that. What do we have here? The CPU is doing really good. They've got R9 280. They had $470 to spend. What did we spend on their... Whoops. What did we spend on their RAM? They got about 310. That's not right. They've got 410. $410. $350. 980 Ti is too expensive. That one's 310. They've got 410. $390X, I mean, that's kind of an older... Might get them there, though. Yeah, 1060 and a 980 are pretty close to the same thing. At least the 6 gig. Maybe I'll buy him a 6 gig. We'll see if that works for him. That one's done. We need parts for both of these. Let's go ahead and just have these delivered now. We can go ahead and get these parts put in. Let's power this guy down. That was a weird place to install the RAM, but hey, whatever. I don't really know why they have them installed like this. I mean, I guess if it works. Unplug this. And I'm going to try to remember which graphics card I got for this one. I think that was the 3 gig. Plug that in. Getting some power. We'll let this start up and we're going to see if this one works. All right. Get that running. We're just waiting on that 3D Mark score. Let's power this one down. And let's get the RAM installed on it. Get this graphics card out of here. And we'll get the 1066 gig. All right. Give it some power. Let's remember to hook this up. And we'll power it on and see if it works. How's this one doing? Nope, not enough. 3678. It sure is close. Well, let's see if this one... Can we end on a high note here? We'll let this run. And we will see if we can't get that 3D Mark score. I'm not sure. What we need to put in this one. So that was a 1063 gig. Hmm. So their RAM was $80, so they had about 320. I feel like I'm constantly spending more than what these people are actually paying. I'm not seeing anything for like 320, 325, and R9 290. I don't think that would do it. Here's one for 320, the Mini GTX 1060. All right, let's try it. Let's go ahead and get it today. Now let's get it put in. All right. Get some power. Power it on. This one a winner? Yes. This one's good. Let's get the side panel put on this guy. We'll get him out in the hall. Let's get 3D Mark running on this one. See if we meet the expectations. Well, that's running. We're still waiting on stars for those. Let's go ahead and collect this one. Still waiting on that one to pass. Let's collect this one. Almost there. I want to put the side on this thing, but I'm concerned that it's not going to pass if I do that. Like, I feel like it'd be jinxing it. Come on, passing score. Nice. All right. Oh, this one's got a... Better put that on first. So we're going to end this episode on a high note. We got both of these computers running how the customers want. Let's get this one out here. Let's take our money from it. Wherever it is. This one. All right. So I'm going to end the episode here. In the next episode, though, we're going to go ahead. We got some new parts. We will start going through these new emails that we got and get some new computers in. I hope everyone has a great day. Thank you for watching my videos. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to give me a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of my content, be sure to subscribe and click the little bell icon so you get notified when another one of my videos goes live. and I will see you guys in the next episode.